Which social media is best for your business? That's exactly what we'll be talking about today. I will be going over the top social media platforms and the pros and cons. So if that sounds like something you might like, then just keep watching. So before I jump right into the social media platforms, I wanted to say that this is where knowing your target audience is going to help you out so much, because you're going to want to go to where your target market hang out. So if your target market are a little bit older, they might be using Facebook, or if you're trying to target someone younger, then Instagram or maybe even TikTok is the way to go. So before you decide on any of these, you should definitely think about your target market and know where they are. I believe in this day and age, it's very important for a business to be on social media. That's a great way to build a community and a foundation with your audience, and a great way to build the know, like, and trust factor. So the first one I'm going to be talking about is probably the most popular, or at least the one that everyone knows about, which is Instagram. So Instagram is a great way to build a personal business. By going onto your profile, your customers and your audience are able to know who you are, what you are about, and your style, just with one click. So Instagram is a great place to build relationships and also to let your audience see a little bit more about you and the behind the scenes of your business. So Instagram stories and Instagram lives are a great way to do that, and it's just a nice place for you and your audience to come together. Instagram DMs, direct messages, are also quite important as well, and another great aspect to Instagram. A con about Instagram is you do almost feel like you have to try to compete. With Instagram, a lot of people these days are just scrolling, maybe mindlessly scrolling, and they're not really paying too much attention to what they're actually viewing. So you might have to try to stand out and get their attention a lot more than other social medias. Instagram is a platform that we tend to use to zone out at the end of the day. So another platform I want to talk about, and one that you might not have considered, is YouTube. So the great thing about YouTube is it is a search engine. So the people that are finding your videos and watching them, that is very targeted. They have probably typed in the search bar something like how to grow my Etsy in 2021 or how to get more Etsy sales, and maybe that's how they've stumbled upon my channel. YouTube is great for analytics as well, so if you really do a deep dive with your analytics, you're able to work everything out. So maybe an audience member dropped off somewhere, you can go back and rewatch that part and try to better understand why they may have dropped off, and then work on that in the future. So with YouTube being a search engine, you are going to be found a lot more than on other platforms like Instagram, where people are just clicking on hashtags and not really trying to search. With YouTube, it is targeted results and targeted searches. So therefore you have a better chance of being found. So another great thing about YouTube, it is both video and audio, so your audience gets to see you, they get to understand your mannerisms and how you are as a person, and that in turn gets them to feel like they know you and that they can trust you. Now, some cons about YouTube is you have to try to work out the algorithm and play to its strengths, and that can be kind of tricky when you're just starting out. Also have to get people to watch your videos and to engage. So the YouTube algorithm, it obviously loves engagement, and it goes off the engagement whether it shows your video to other people. So that can be kind of tricky to work out as well. Another thing with YouTube, it is hard work. So you not only have to think of content and plan it all, you have to film, you have to edit, and then you have to engage with your audience as well. And all of that can take time, and time away from the day-to-day running of your business. And on YouTube, you have to try to be consistent as well. So another platform I wanted to talk about today was Pinterest. So if you've seen my video, which I will link up here, all about Pinterest, you will probably know what I'm about to say. I think Pinterest is great for your business. So Pinterest is great because it is a visual platform. So it's something that you want to go to, and it's something that you just want to binge. It is very inspiring, and it also has millions of visitors to the site. So Pinterest has a great conversion rate because people on Pinterest, most of the time, they are looking to learn something, whether that's learn how to bake or they're trying to find some style tips. So it has a great conversion rate. With Pinterest as well, you can actually set up your own business account, which is a plus, and the analytics are great. You're able to see how people are finding you and what they're clicking on, and you're also able to see how many visitors you are getting every month. So a con about Pinterest is that it can take time to master. It might take some time to figure out what boards are and how to pin and how to grow those boards and get them in front of people. But once you do, I think that you will find that it is worth it. And the last platform I wanted to briefly touch on is Facebook. Now, I'm sure everyone watching this video has heard of Facebook. It is one of the oldest forms of social media there is, and it definitely is still around for a reason. So Facebook is a great place to build a community. You're able to have Facebook groups. In the Facebook groups, you're able to help out your audience and give them a little bit of feedback or maybe some freebies as well. So Facebook groups really can go a long way in building your business. Another great reason for Facebook is the Facebook ads. So the Facebook ads are really great. They're targeted and they're effective, but it might just take some time to learn how to do it. So most businesses in this day and age, they do have a Facebook, and some people think that it is a non-negotiable and essential, and it definitely can be a great strategy to growing your business. So a con with Facebook is it might be hard to stand out above the noise. And another con could be that your target audience just isn't on Facebook and that you're not able to actually target them on that platform. So those are just some of the social media platforms I wanted to touch upon today. And I hope that you found this video helpful with the pros and cons about each platform. I think social media is great and definitely a must for business. With social media, so you don't get burnt out and you're not trying to be everywhere all at once, I think a great rule of thumb is to focus on 2 social medias. Whether that's Instagram and YouTube, Instagram and Pinterest, I think 2 social medias is key. That way it just stops you from getting burnt out. So social media is great to build the know, like and trust factor. It's great to build a community and to get your products out there. Like I said before at the beginning of this video, it is key that you do your research on your target market. You want to go wherever they are. So if they're using Facebook, definitely use Facebook, or if your audience is even on TikTok, that could be the way to go. So definitely research on your target market is a must, and also research in general with social media. Stay tuned for the next video, as I will be going deeper into content marketing and how you're able to get your products out there and to build that all-important community. So before you go, don't forget to join the Small Business Startup Academy waitlist, which is in the link below. And if you have no idea what I'm talking about, you probably missed this video up here, which I will link for you. So don't forget to join the waitlist for that course. So thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and I hope that this video has been able to give you some clarity on the social media platforms and which one you might think about using for your business. So have a lovely day, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.